One of the most common questions we get as preppers is, what do you use for water? Now, often we say things like water bricks, a gallon water bottle, single 16 ounce, 20 ounce water bottle. Anything you can really store water in is acceptable for most situations, especially emergency situations. One of our go-to items for water storage, especially portable water storage, is the Aquatainer. So I actually love these things. We have many of them. They hold 7 gallons, which is actually quite a bit for a portable water container. Many perks to this container. Right now on Amazon, they are on sale. They're about 30% off. And so they're only about $13 or $14 a piece, which is a steal, basically. It's a really good deal. So going through here, first things first, it is a 7-gallon water container. Again, that's rare to find in a portable water container. In addition to that, it has like this thick blue plastic on the outside. That helps keep out that light, right? It helps keep out the ambient light, and it also helps keep out the light from the sun itself. In addition to that, these things do have a 5-year warranty, which is impressive. And you know, I've been using these things for a long time. Like I said, we have many of them. This is my go-to. The only drawback about this container is that it gets pretty heavy, right? Now, if you can carry 7 gallons of water, then you'll be perfectly fine. What I really like about these actually is it's very easy to hold these in each one of your arms as you're carrying. And so you can actually lug around 14 gallons of water at a time if you're able to pick that up. Right up here, we have a bleeder valve, right? So you just take this off. There's a little rubber seal in here, which seals it, a little rubber gasket. And then of course, there's your bleeder right there. But on this end, you got your cap, and you notice there's a valve in here, and this is your on and off valve, and you can actually unscrew this valve, and this is how you would assemble this container. And you notice that little piece of tape or sticker right there. You can just put your finger in the center and just pop that out and carefully tear that off. There we go. And so now we would just take our valve, put it on the outside, just like that. Screw it on there. And now you can have this set up just like this, right? So this could be hanging off something, right? Have it hanging off, and you just open your valve up and you get water, right? Like I said, I love these containers. They are awesome, and it's very easy and it's very quick to just take your valve, flip it around, and put it on the inside if you're going to haul these things around, right? If you want to protect the valve, you want to keep the valves clean, you can definitely do that. Now, what we normally do is, if we're going to be lugging these things around, I do put the valves back on there, and you don't have to use the original sticker, but if you have it, you can just take the original sticker, put it right on top just to keep that valve from getting dirty as you're moving these things around. Or if you have like a piece of tape or something, you can easily do that. One thing about these containers, I do recommend cleaning them before you actually store water in them, and I do recommend treating your water before you put it in here. Now, in order to treat these containers, to clean them, there's a few things that you can do. You can use bleach if you need to, but you can also use something very neutral, like let's say Dawn dish soap, right? It's very neutral. You mix it around, you get tons of suds. If there's any grime in there, it'll get it out. Hot water, right? Rinse it out a few times, all that good stuff. And you can run that water through your valve as well, right? On, off, just keep that water in there, running through, getting all that grime out. If you have like a small, like wiry brush, you can clean it out that way as well. But yeah, I absolutely love these containers. And then also, it tells you the amount of liters right here in your container, right there on the side. And so if you do have it sideways, right, you can just watch your liters. And then on this side, you have your gallons right here. But yeah, I absolutely love these containers for water storage. I recommend everyone have them. And this is actually my favorite solution for portable water storage, right? I like this more than gallons because it's 7 at a time. I like these more than traditional water bottles because they can hold so much. But in addition to that, you have this real dark plastic, right? I'm a huge fan of that. And you can actually stack these up as well. I do not recommend stacking them more than 2 high, but they do interlock. So you have your little top handle right here. Well, if you flip it over, you'll notice that there's actually a space right here. So you can interlock these, right? So you would stack this one that way, the one on top of it, you would put it that way, right? But this is a fantastic choice for your portable water storage. And again, right now, you can get these for like 14, 13 bucks on Amazon. Again, I will link that down in the description so you guys can go get your hands on those. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of these. I'm a huge proponent of these. I've had these for several years. I've moved 3 times with these guys. I've had no issues whatsoever. Now, one thing I do is I only keep water in here for up to 6 months. Now, you could keep water in these things for up to a year, right? You'll be perfectly fine, right? Dark, cool place, no worries whatsoever. Again, make sure your water is treated beforehand. And if you really wanted to, you can actually add these into a water filtration system, a rainwater catchment system if you wanted to. So something else to think about, but I absolutely love these things. Whenever I'm going on the road, I actually take 2 of these with me. I always have at least 14 gallons of water on my person when I'm on the road. And so I take 2 of these guys with some extra water with them. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about these, please ask away. The main thing about your water containers is to make sure that you do not store them in direct sunlight. Cool, dark place, and you'll be perfectly fine. But yeah, I love these things. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please comment down below. We're more than happy to answer any of your questions. Thank you all so much for your support. God bless. Stay safe. Stay sanctified.